Hello students, how are you today? Welcome to our teaching video. Sebelum itu, jangan lupa klik tombol subscribe dan loncengnya, karena subscribe itu gratis. Jadi hari ini kita akan membahas tentang bola basket dan tenis.
In this video, you'll learn the basic rules of basketball. Basketball is played on a rectangular court, which is 22 to 28 meters long and 13 to 15 meters wide. At each end of the court, there is a 45 centimeter wide hoop fixed on a panel suspended 3.05 meters above the ground, the basket. Two teams of 5 players compete over 4 quarters of 10 minutes each. A 15-minute halftime takes place between the second and the third quarter. The objective of both teams is to put the ball through the opponent's hoop to score as many points as possible. A scored shot, called a field goal, is worth 2 points, or 3 if the player has thrown the ball from outside the 3-point arc. The team with the highest score at the end of play wins the game. In case of a tie, the teams play 5-minute rounds in overtime until one team wins. To get the ball across the court, players can only move while dribbling. Or pass the ball, they are only allowed to use their hands. In offense, players can be sanctioned by violation, which leads to a turnover from behind the opponent's baseline. To learn more about it, check out our video on violations. In case of illegal contact, players can be sanctioned by fouls. To learn how not to commit them, watch our video on fouls. Fouls are sanctioned by turnovers or free shots for the opponent. Free throws are shot from a line placed near the edge of the key and are worth 1 point. The key, also called free throw lane, is the rectangular area drawn beneath both hoops. At each timeout, the coach may make substitutions. There is no limit to the number of players that can be substituted. Now you know the basic rules of basketball. It's over to you.
Please be upstanding for the rules of tennis. This is a rectangle, and now it's a tennis court. Tennis can be played between 2 or 4 people. Playing in singles is called singles. Playing in doubles is called doubles. Starting on the right-hand side of the court, one person serves and the other receives. Look out, a tennis match has just broken out. As server, you have to get the ball from here to there. If the ball doesn't make it, it's called a fault. 2 faults are a double fault, and your opponent is quite chuffed. A tennis match is made up of sets, which are made up of games, which are made up of points. Point scoring goes 15, 30, 40 and game. But if you and your opponent, let's call him Jeff, both reach 40 all in a game, this is called juice. From here you need to score 2 consecutive points more than Jeff to win the game. So after receiving the serve, the receiver becomes the server, while the server receives the role of receiver. Got it? When returning the serve, your return must land within this area. In doubles, your options are widened. Then a while will pass by, and if after that, you're 2 games ahead of Jeff, and you've won at least 6 games, you've won the set. Most tennis matches are played in a best of 3 sets format. Win 2 and you've won. Lose 2 and you haven't.